Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a great Thursday so far. So we are talking about my favorite topic, which is empowering women. Okay, women choosing themselves. Okay, so I have a few stitches to share with you guys, and this topic is mainly about women basically just not accepting bare minimum relationships and giving up on this whole idea of you have to get married, and women just choosing to be single. And I have a few stitches talking about why a lot of women are actually opting out. Okay. So men tell us to choose better all the time, and we're choosing the better. Okay. We're choosing ourselves. Yeah. And they hate it. They don't like it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started on the
For the
stitches.
single men out there who keep wondering why women are opting out of marriage and why so many women are content being single, my answer is going to surprise you. Believe it or not, it's the married men and women. That's what's keeping the women single. Every day on this app, we watch a little bit of rage baiting with a married woman showing how her husband weaponizes his incompetence. They've read the Facebook post where you wish your woman a happy anniversary, but you brag about how you put her through this and that, all the ups and downs, how you completely dogged her out, but through it all, she stuck by your side. And we also see the 40% of married men who are on the dating apps. We watch these married men cosplay as single men all the time. They don't like seeing that these men can't be faithful, and a wedding ring and some wedding vows doesn't change that man. So if you're out here and you're wondering why the single women are so happily opting to remain single, and you're like, what's the problem? What happened? Is it social media? Is it the dating apps? Is it Kevin Samuels? Is it feminism? They realize that some of these happily ever after stories look miserable behind closed doors. They've seen what 5, 10, 15, 20 years of a man's weaponized incompetence can do to a woman. Married men and women are one of the biggest reasons why women are remaining single. Some of them have seen you and your life and what you put up with in order to keep that man, and they say it's not worth it.
I think that a lot of men think that they're more of a prize than what they really are. This is the thing.
Heavy on that.
Men really think that women are jealous of the woman that they choose to be like their quote unquote main. And what they don't realize is that a lot of single women are so much happier single because they don't have to deal with the mess from a man. I don't have to be worried about what's going on a man's phone. I don't have to worry about catching a sexually transmitted disease because he decides to cheat.
Heavy on it.
I don't have to worry about any type of stress because I'm not with a man that's cheating, and I'm not with a man, period. I feel like men try to make it seem like they're this God's gift to the earth, and they don't realize like y'all aren't. And women don't actually want to be your wife, or women don't want to be your main. No, we're not worried about.
A lot of people would not understand this philosophy, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm not gonna just be with anybody on a romantic level for the sake of love. Love is truly the bare minimum when you love yourself. Over here, we look at character. We smell your aura. We pay attention to your energy signature. Are you a liability or an asset? Are you adding value or you subtracting? We pay attention to all that. Because what does love got to do with it? I love everybody, but I ain't gonna spend majority of my time with you.
Video that went viral recently about how women are prioritizing peace over low-grade, low-effort relationships with men. And the number one comment that I got from men was, well, fine, if you can live without us, we're just not going to protect you anymore. So first of all, who exactly are you protecting us from? Is it Sarah that we're afraid is going to break into our home and assault us? Or is it men? Is it men that you're protecting us from? Secondly, when women say that we'd rather have peace and safety, we're not talking about physical safety. We're talking about emotional safety. The reason there is an epidemic of lonely, depressed men is because women would rather be alone than in an emotionally unsafe relationship. I feel that we're in emotional danger when we can't be vulnerable and express how we feel. We're being constantly criticized or put down or ignored. For all the men run to the comments and say, well, we want to be valued too. Yes, you deserve that. But why are 72% of divorces initiated by women? And why statistically are women thriving in singledom and men are not? It is because women en masse are willing to put in the work, be self-reflective, and do what it takes to show up, and men simply are not.
You guys ever notice that men will literally threaten you with a good ass time? It sounds like this.
Your standards are too high. Keep that up and you'll be single forever. Oh, you're gonna end up in a house full of cats. Good luck finding Mr. Right before you end up alone. Like, sir, are you trying to turn me on? This is a fantasy. You see, you done fucked up with the wrong one because I would prefer to be homeless with half an eyeball and a missing pinky toe than to be in a wrong relationship. While I was studying psychology, I learned that your happiness, 90% of it, is dependent on your partner. Your mood is going to influence mine. Your lifestyle is going to influence mine. If you're an asshole or not is going to influence me. But when I'm single, when I'm around my dogs, I'm a dog person, life is good. I don't have anything to worry about besides me. When a man gets married, his life improves drastically. When a woman gets married, depending on the man, yeah. Men depend on women for emotional support because they don't confide in their friends. We women depend on each other. So we're good, honey. We gravy. So while many men out there use women as a source of happiness, as a way to learn how to live life and thrive, we don't need y'all like that. Please keep commenting about how I'm gonna end up alone with my dogs. The rich auntie life that I see for myself sounds fan-fucking-tastic. And that's on period.
The reason why women are choosing to stay single and choosing to not get married is because they've realized that men naturally are not good people. And they've realized that society would never hold them accountable for anything that they do. It doesn't matter what it is. They just say, well, he's a man. You know how men are. But if women did the same thing, you're called all types of names. See, naturally, women are taught to be so nice and understanding and, give these men grace and nurture these men back to health and all of this nonsense. But what do women get in return? They get pain, chaos, stress, anxiety, depression. Broken homes, disease. The list goes on. The list goes on. So now women are realizing, like, if I gotta go through all that just to stay with a man or to get a man, I don't need it. See, it's okay for a man to have sex and have all these kids by multiple women. But when a woman do the same thing, oh, you gotta pick better. You just a hoe. I mean, the list goes on. If a man don't have a high-paying job, and a woman don't want to deal with that man, oh, she's a gold digger. Or at least he working. At least he's trying. It's men that don't have jobs. But if a woman don't want to work, she's lazy. She wants to live off somebody. It don't make sense. And that's why these women are choosing to buy their own houses, cars, make their own money. There's women that realize they can just use these men for money or sex. And these men are getting angry and they're getting worse because society is not telling them that they are a fuck up. That they are the reason why women are choosing to be on their own. Women are choosing to deal with men accordingly. And men cannot stand it. So what men do, they try to instill fear in women, saying, oh, you're going to die alone. When in reality, it's going to be the men, and it is the men dying alone. Look it up. Men can physically get sick because they're not dealing with women. Because they're lonely. Men are lonely in them nursing homes. Don't nobody visit them. Because all the fuckery that they cause in their early years. But if you put women in a nursing home, there's family that checks on her, that loves her. It's not the same for a man. And that's why these men, they're starting to realize at the age of 50 plus, I'm lonely. I need to settle. It's too late. But if you talk to a woman that's the same age, they're thriving. They be looking younger than the men. Clear skin. Traveling around the world. making way more money than them. And these men are getting angry because they're realizing that these women really don't need them anymore. They may want them, but need, that's not happening. So, like I said, these women, they're choosing. It's a choice. Women can get married. Women can get in relationships. They're women. They're women. But they're choosing not to because they realize men, they're just not good people. They're just not. So that's why women are choosing to stay single, choosing to not have children, choosing to make their own money, choosing to use these men for money, or just using them for sex. They realize that they really have a choice.
A lot of women are choosing celibacy, and it has nothing to do with religious reasons. A lot of you men are not even stumbling blocks. You don't like to plan dates. You don't like to buy flowers. You're not consistent with communication. You disappear out of our life, and then you pop back up, and you're extremely hypersexual. You get bored very easily. You have so many sexual experiences. A lot of you are unstable. You're living off of women, living with your baby mama, living with a girl that you know you don't like because you're in survival mode. And you won't cut out your distractions so you can get the basic necessity as a grown man, your own car, your own crib, and your own career. You are too distracted. Y'all men literally just want to pull up, smoke weed, do drugs, have sex. That's why I say women, leave the drugs alone. Because a man can conquer you a lot more faster if he can get you high or inebriated. Raise the standard. Clean yourself up as a woman, and you will see how uninteresting a lot of these men are. The enemy is a thief of time. A man will deal with you forever if you allow it. You got to be the one to cut it off. You got to be the one who have the standards and the boundaries, because that's how you get rid of them. No, you're not just finna come over here and lay up with me. No, you're not finna just get me high, and I'm not doing drugs with you. Your standards will get those men out your life that don't belong. I need all my ladies to comment below. I'm raising the standard. Come on, come on, come on. Let's raise the bar. Come on. Let's prioritize beauty and fitness. Come on, let's put God first. Seek first the kingdom of God. Don't be out here and let these men distract you and have you fall away from God, because they'll do it if you let them. These men will march your souls to hell if you let them. And I'm talking about men of the world. I ain't talking about godly men. I'm talking about the men of the world. They will march your souls to hell if you let them.
We are told all the time that we need to choose better. When he cheats on us, you should have chosen better. When he makes you a single mother, you should have chosen better, right? When you get stood up for a date, or when you meet a creep on a dating app, right? It's, oh, you should have chosen better, or you shouldn't be on this app, right? It's always taking the accountability from the man and putting it on the women, right? So that's one thing I have noticed a lot. And women are saying, oh, okay, so you're saying we need to choose better? Cool, no problem. We take the time, we spend time with ourselves, we get to know ourselves, and we're saying, you know what? We actually are the better that we need to choose. And women are choosing themselves. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am just glad that we are finally realizing that, you know what? Peace is way better. Like it's way better. Okay. One thing that always bothered me is when you go on a date with someone. I'm hot. Hold on. Okay. Turn the fan on. Okay. One thing that always bothered me when I go on a date with someone is when they say, oh, you know, I'm not really looking for anything right now. Then why are you here, sir? Why are you here? Why are you here? You're wasting my time. What are we doing? You think I'm just dating you for the plot? I'm not dating you just for the plot. Like, I'm dating with a purpose. How is it that I am 23, 24 years old, dating you with a purpose? I know exactly what I'm looking for. I know exactly what I want. Just for you to tell me at 30 years old, you don't know, 30, 40 years old, actually, I met a 40-year-old, but like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm not looking for anything right now. What are we doing? Why are you here? Why are you here? You really think that you that handsome of a man, like you look that good that I'm just gonna date you for the plot? Like we just out here dating for the plot now, just to see where things go. You are in your 40s, sir. You already have children, sir. I don't get it. You still don't know what you're looking for? You still haven't figured it out? You're a waste of time. You're a waste of time. You mean to tell me life has been throwing you lessons after lessons? You still haven't learned what you're supposed to learn in your lifetime, sir. Your time's about to be up. It's about to be over. You still haven't learned nothing. You are in your 30s. You are in your late 20s and you still haven't figured it out. I understand we're trying to figure life out. I get that. But you mean to tell me you can't decide if in this moment you want to just have sex, you want to just date, you want to be in a relationship, you want to be all cuddled up? You don't know that? No, you're trying to gaslight me. You're trying to use and abuse me, and that's the problem. Women see that all the time, and that's the problem. Just be honest. We know you actually know. We know what you want. Like we know you actually know what you want. If you just want to have sex, just say that. Oh, if I say that, the woman's not gonna want to. Exactly, because that's not what she wants. So how about you say it until you finally find somebody who's actually agreeing with you, someone who actually wants to do the exact same thing you want to do. Y'all want to be leaders so bad. I'm always going to say that. I'm never going to get tired of saying this, because every time a man does something, he proves just why he should not be a leader in the household. He proves why he shouldn't be in charge. Their actions, the way they carry themselves, the fact that they don't have control over, sleeping around with people, is something that they have to do. It's in their DNA. Like, all of those things, and you still think generations after generation women are still going to choose you, sir? Please. And the thing is, a lot of y'all be wanting to use the Bible against women. Y'all want to use the Bible to manipulate women, and you like to use the Bible to keep women in line, keep them dominant, submissive. I mean, not dominant, keep them submissive. Cool. Your Bible says a man who finds a good wife finds a good thing. And when you sit in my face, you're trying to ask me the stupid question of what do you bring to the table? That's why I get up and I leave. I don't entertain that type of conversation, because if you're not taking the time to vet me properly to make sure that I'm the right woman for you, it's not my job to tell you my worth. Are you kidding me? Your own Bible says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing, but yet you don't know what I bring to the. Anyways, we're happy alone. We're happy without y'all. Okay. And I actually have met a lot of men who says, oh, you know what? Um, it's not that we don't want to take care of our kids. We just don't like our baby mamas. Okay. And a lot of men would just be happy if the mom would give us the kid and we would take care of the kid. We don't have to deal with her. I'm sorry, but why are you women forcing yourselves to take care of them kids when the men actually want the kid? I mean, if you're out here struggling, it's your fault. Now, I'm no mother, so of course I'm not gonna understand motherly instinct and the attachment you grow with the kid when it's in your stomach, yada yada yada, all the shit y'all be saying, all the excuses, actually, I should say, y'all be using. Oh, the dad, they don't know how to take care of the kids. Oh, he's not gonna do this, he's not gonna. Why didn't you vet him before you lay down and spread your legs and rip your coochie open and have a kid with him? Why didn't you figure that out? You mean to tell me right now, if you die, he can't take care of the kid? Whose fault is that? You didn't make sure that he had a mama that taught him all those things. You didn't make sure that in the dating process, in the vetting process, you figured out, okay, well, is he teachable? Can I teach him those things? before you just automatically spread your legs and rip your coochie open and have a kid with him. Oh, they don't know how to, they don't know how to, they don't know. You always using excuses like they don't know. What do they know how to do? What do they know how to do besides cheating, manipulating, gaslighting? What do they know how to do? Because you can't possibly tell me making money is what they know how to do. Because that's it. That's all you bring to the table. You're asking me what I bring to the table when I cook, clean, take care of the kid, take care of you, take care of the community, volunteer, do this, that, and the third, take care of myself, go to school, and also work. And all you do is work, and you're asking me what do I bring to the table? I am always going to say I hold women partially responsible. Always, always. But a lot of us are waking up. A lot of us are waking up, and I'm happy. Clock it. I love it. I love that for us. Let me know down in the comments. Are you happy? Like, what's your next move for 2025? What's your goal for 2025? Are you dating? Are you getting back into this piss infested, shit infested dating pool? Are you going to be one of God's strongest warriors this year? Okay. Let us know in the comments. Or are you opting out? You checking out and saying, not for me, I'm done. That's it. Nope. Not today, Satan. Let us know down in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.